What up, folks? I am ultrazillatoys, and today I have a review of the Marvel Legends GAMERVERSE Spider-Man 2 Venom. That's right, my zillions. We got a big, giant Venom figure here from Marvel Legends. I got this on Amazon, and I gotta tell you, I wasn't gonna get this one, despite really loving Venom and, you know, owning a bunch of Venoms and reviewing a bunch of Venoms here on the channel over the years. This one was like 60 bucks, and I was like, man, 60 bucks Marvel Legends. Granted, I'm gonna be getting a more expensive Marvel Legends come the fall here on the channel, with a Dragon Man. But, you know, this one, I was like, do I need this one? I don't know. But then I just kept bumping into some reviews, and they were all pretty favorable, and I'm like, man, I'm feeling FOMO on this. So I was like, you know what? Let's grab this Venom. Let's check it out and see what all the hype is about. And again, I do love me some Venom, and there's some really, really cool things here that I thought were really, really neat. So without any further ado, let's get to the review. And here's Venom out of the package. He is tremendous. Though I wish he was bulkier this way. Like, I know he is huge, and that shouldn't matter. But I feel like, yep, even bulkier would have made this even cooler. More mass. I did miss out on that monster Venom. I think that was like the Venom I was probably looking for as far as mass goes. But this guy's pretty awesome. I do like him a whole bunch. I really do. Spoiler. He's interesting feeling. I like how he feels. There's something very good about the plastic quality here. And it is a little bit, like, soft in places and kind of gummy-ish, but not like in that old school Marvel Legends gumminess. You guys know what I'm talking about. But, like, I don't know. There's something interesting about the way this guy moves and feels, and it kind of feels right for Venom. Like, there's something in the feel, and you guys know I'm all about feel, plastic quality, the way a figure moves like that, and that the hand touch. Like, I'm just like really into that, and very sensitive to that too. Like, but yeah, this, as you can see, like, he's moving pretty good. And so that articulation, the head moves up and down on a ball joint. The upper body moves. Then you have a ab crunch, which is not really crunching on mine too much. So I don't know what's up with that. Like, is there a click in there to be made, or is there not? There was something there. So I don't know. Maybe mine's broken or stuck or something. I don't know. It doesn't do much, my abs. Then you have a butterfly joint on both sides, obviously, which works decent. You're not getting, like, super across, but, I mean, I guess you're doing all right. Then you got a swivel at the bicep. You have a double-jointed elbow. You have a hinge swivel at the wrist. I feel like this butterfly joint is a little looser than this one. I don't know if that means anything, but anyway. The legs don't do a full split, but can kicks outwards a bit. Goes back. You have the thigh cut. You have the double jointed knee. And then you have a no boot cut. This makes no sense. I'll always say it. Like, nobody can move their body like that. Maybe Venom actually can. You have the hinge here, you have a rocker, you have the toe hinge. So yeah, I mean, the articulation's pretty good. I don't know about my ab joint. Might have something going on there, might not, but it feels weird. Like, it kind of bounces back and forth and doesn't click at all anywhere. So yeah, I'm not sure. And I watched a bunch of videos on this guy, in the lead up to this, and I can't remember how any of those went now. But I don't know. It's kind of useless right now the way it is. All right, so just to comment further, because I went back and I watched one of the videos I did watch. Yeah, this doesn't seem like it works. Um, I don't know what they're doing. There's like there's one ratchet joint, and I think it's when we go forward, but it's not holding anything. It just kind of goes back. So what is up with that? That is weird. Look, if you have this, I don't need this. Okay, I just need the waist to swivel. Get rid of this. These two things together absolutely do not work, in my opinion. I want a waist swivel, not this. And especially if it's not working, like, what is the point? So that one is kind of ruining the figure a little bit for me right now. Otherwise, yeah, I'm kind of digging it. Like, I really like the sculpt a lot. It's just black with white, but the black parts are very, very nice. Now, we did review the Marvel Legends movie Venom, and I thought that was very nice. And this reminds me of that a lot in Sculpt. You know, there's a lot of nice texture going on. Pretty good. Look how deep that joint is. It goes pretty far back on this side. That's pretty good. Just to comment further on some of the articulation, you know, like, it's got some really great range of motion in the knees and the elbows. Yeah, you kind of pay for it a little bit, but I don't mind that. I mean, like, if you're gonna go that deep, something's gotta get sacrificed, I think. But anywho, sculpt is pretty good. You got the toes, which look alright. You know, again, nice texture on the legs and stuff, nice musculature. The spider here looks really, really good. I had seen some where it was kind of choppy. Mine looks pretty decent, I have to say. I do like that, you know, it goes all the way back. That's pretty cool, like when you lean them back. This guy definitely leans forward and back pretty good. This ab joint is great. This, this, I don't know, diaphragm joint is great. This ab joint is terrible. But the white looks really, really good. Even on the back, I have to say. Painted well on mine. You know, maybe a little bit here and there, but I'm not like poo-pooing on that. That looks pretty good. Chest overall, you know, underneath the white, I think the sculpt looks pretty good. The stomach looks pretty good. The, the traps here look really good. The neck. It's a little smooth over here, but it's fine. Then you got the arms. Just done in black. But again, nice sculpt on them. Looks really good. This hand looks really good. Again, it's a little soft, but I don't mind it for whatever reason. I don't mind it on this guy at all. I like these hands. They're really cool. Actually, two different hands. So this one is really wide open, and this one is less wide open. But nice muscles, again, on this guy. And then you got the head sculpt here, which I love. This thing looks phenomenal. Teeth are amazing. The smile goes really far back, and I like that. It's got an odd-shaped head. One of the odder-shaped heads for Venom, but, I mean, I'm not a video game guy mostly anymore, but, and I haven't played this one. But it wasn't about the video game for me, it's about the Venom. I really like this style of head. I think it looks really good. I like the eyes a lot. It has a very comic book feel to it. So yeah, I'm digging it. I think it looks really cool. I don't know what's going on there, but it looks really cool anyway. Yeah, some of the teeth are like sticking up a little bit. It's pretty interesting. But yeah, I'm liking this guy. Despite a couple things. You know, he is very, very tall. Proportions are a little odd. And I do wish, again, that he was more bulky. Like, I think bulky would have been better with the bigness of it. But I don't mind this. It's very interesting. He's got really long legs. But, I don't know. Alien physiology, you know, I think... I mean, yes, it's on top of a human. At least I think this is still on top of a human, a really big human. But I don't know. I think it works, like because of Venom being an alien. So, stuff like that doesn't bother me. He stands pretty well too, despite being giant. I don't know. I think it looks really good, honestly. I think my biggest gripe is definitely that ab joint, but otherwise, it's pretty nice. And for accessories for Venom, we do get 2 fists that I'm probably not going to use at all. I do like my claw-like hands for Venom more than anything. So fists, same texture. It looks good, but I'm probably not going to use them. Then another arm joint is kind of like a weapon joint. It's, these tendrily symbiotic, like tarry looking arm where all the fingers are basically just turning into like, total like crazy tendrils. This looks awesome. I love this. Really nice. It's soft, as you can see, but it looks really, really good. It's just done in black, but it is exactly what it's supposed to. Oh, and there you go. Now he fell down. Took him a while. We'll take that out, and you pop it in there. Let's see if we can get it in good. Yep, popped in nice. And yeah, I like it. I like it, guys. This is really, really cool. You're not gonna be able to put a character in here at all, I don't think. It's probably, a bit too loose. Not loose, but like soft. So I don't know. I got the closest Marvel Legends is Rom. He's not gonna be able to hold him. Like Rom's is big anyway. You can put it around him, but I don't know. He's not gonna really be able to hold Rom, at least. He can sort of hold a figure art Spidey, although the arm is slowly going down, and he's gonna go down with it probably. Oh, he's staying up. That's still kind of alright, but yeah, that arm is gonna fall a little bit with some weight on it, especially with this type of plastic. We also get this alternate head with the tongue out, because you gotta have a tongue out Venom. And this looks really cool. It opens the mouth pretty wide. It's got a nice curved tongue sticking out, I like that. I think it looks really, really good. The texture on the tongue is very nicely done. Inside of the mouth looks pretty decent. The teeth look pretty good. The eyes on this one are not bad. I have one little mess up right there, a little slit, but it's so tiny. Yeah, that's all right. That's a very, very easy fix. Now, the one thing that really sets this out, because we get this a lot, right? Like open mouth Venoms, is we get this, which is basically a retainer. That's what it looks like, the Venom retainer. But really, it's just like some slime, or just spit, slime, whatever you want to call it. Drool, just grossness for the mouth, and it's in clear. It's just perfect. I love this little effect part. It's so good. It's so genius. It is one of the best effect parts I feel like I've gotten on a figure ever. It's so appropriate. It's so wow, I can't believe they haven't thought of this before. It's just great. It looks fantastic. I like that, it's a separate piece and they just didn't mold this in. It fits in perfectly inside the mouth. It goes underneath the tongue well. This is awesome and really, really makes this figure, I think. It's pretty cool. What a neat thing to have, So yeah, I like it. Oh, come on, Venom, stay up for me. It's got a lot going on, but it's pretty awesome. If you could get him to stand, he's pretty awesome. He can stand. It's just I'm trying to get his arm up, his leg up on something here for added effect, but it's not working out for me. But anywho, overall, this looks good. This is awesome. That's just really some really nice accessories in my opinion. And for your size comparisons, first up here is Venom with some Marvel Legends figures I've reviewed. And you know that Dash Head and Rom are big, so this one's ridiculously big at like 10.5 inches tall. Here's Venom with a bunch of figures from across a bunch of different 1/12 scale lines, including that SHF Spidey from before. So you can see just how enormous this figure is. And last but not least, here is a Venom with two other Venoms, both basically the same Venom, but this is the Marvel Legends, and that's the figure watch, which I absolutely love. And my final thoughts, I really dig this figure. Yes, it's got one glaring major fault, and that is the ab crunch being basically non-existent. It just doesn't work, so that's really, really bad. And some folks might not like the proportions, and some folks might not like the plastic quality, but I dig the plastic quality in an odd way, because it just feels right for Venom. I don't know why that makes sense to me. Granted, I will admit, it does hurt some posability, but so does that really bad ab crunch, you know? That's really, really bad. Just give us the waist swivel again, guys. But otherwise, I don't know. I'm really enjoying this figure. I really am. I think it's a lot of fun to play around with. I love the tendril arm. I especially love the slime spit mouth. You know, like, I think that's pretty good. Saliva mouth. It's just insane looking. It just makes that head so much better. So yeah, there's things that, you know, are worth complaining about. But there's things that are really, really cool, and I don't feel that, like, the figure is not worth $60, you know? Like, I feel like this is a giant figure, bigger than, like, their Build-A-Figures, so, yeah, which usually go around that price. This is basically like a the new Maximum series Venom. Wouldn't you say so? I feel like that's what they gave us here, like a Maximum series Venom. Granted, I haven't dealt with any of those yet, but, like, I feel like this is what it is, kinda, you know? And in those terms, maybe that's pretty good. But, yeah, I don't know. The paint is really nice, the white paint on mine. I've seen some folks not get good ones, but, like, I feel like mine is pretty good, so I'm gonna say overall, I really like it. I was unsure of how it was gonna go, you know, like, you know, because I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna get it, but I'm sold. I think it's pretty good. Again, not perfect, but I like it. There's a difference. So there you have it. That's my review. Hope you dug it. Let me know your thoughts down below. And if you're new to the channel, why don't you go and sub yourself for daily content, and let me help you diversify your collection, sometimes with some Marvel figures. Till next time, peace out, peeps.